compadre, is what's shaking?
How come you're in such a good mood?
Duh. It's Friday, baby.
Oh, how could I forget? Soon, 2 whole days filled with laundry, washing my hair, and scrubbing the floor. Oh, I can't wait.
I don't have much time for a social life either.
There's a news bulletin. What are they doing? Tranquilizer darts? Jefe, check out the chopper. Ren, take a boat. What do you think you're doing?
Striking it rich. That's $1 million bounty on that lizard's head.
Never listen.
Lucy, you got explaining to do.
Who has offered this reward?
Tobias Wilson, Mutant Mania. I've heard about it. Mutant Circus. Cool. If you like that sort of thing.
Hey, where you going?
The Coliseum. We're going to the circus. Craven, maybe you didn't hear me right. We're going to the circus. Won't your sensitive little sinus membranes explode from all that sawdust?
I'll have you know I've been going to the circus since I was a kid. I love clowns. Don't you love clowns?
When you're around him as much as I am, how can you not?
Elsie, aren't you coming?
Well, you're never gonna meet somebody new if you don't try new things.
Yeah, huh? And who exactly am I gonna meet under the big top? Siegfried? Roy, maybe?
Here, try this. It came in the mail today.
Love links. The perfect date with your perfect mate? I don't think so.
What have you got to lose?
My dignity?
See ya.
Eh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Tobias Wilson, and let me welcome you to Mutant Mania, the greatest menagerie of performing mutants in the world. But before we get started, put your hands together for tonight's special guest, His Honor, the Mayor of New York City.
Thank you. Now, I ask you, friends, where else in this world can you find family entertainment like this? Only in New York, the greatest city in the...
Thank you, Mayor. And now, the most daring display of arachnid acrobatics ever seen in the Western Hemisphere. Feast your eyes on Scorpio!
You the guy paying for Godzilla?
Why, yes,
You're the one who ought to be in a cage, Wilson.
Well, this is an honor. It's all right, boys. This is Dr. Nick Totopoulos, isn't that right?
I'm not gonna say this twice, Wilson. Leave Godzilla alone.
Doctor, I am but a humble businessman trying to survive in a competitive free market. Surely you won't deny me my means of support. Very well, I'll retract the offer, unless you'd care to collect it.
I'm gonna do everything I can to shut this thing down. You can call it entertainment, but I call it making a buck off the misery of living creatures.
Oh, I assure you, these creatures are well taken care of. And frankly, I find that accusation a little odd coming from a man who eliminates mutants for a living.
Only the most dangerous ones.
Really? Then tell me, Doctor, all these poor defenseless mutations whose lives you have spared, where are they now? I'd be interested to know. Oh, wait. Didn't I hear something about them being held against their will by the military on a remote island? Indulge me, just for a moment.
Yeah.
Lovelings.
Excuse me, that's personal. Okay, fine, let's hear it.
Hear what?
The scorn, the mockery. Hit me with your best shot, French fry.
It is often difficult for a strong woman to meet a man who is her equal. No?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, luxury box.
We not only care for these creatures, we teach the public not to automatically fear them.
What about the risks?
No spectator has ever suffered an injury. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Mutant Mania Big Top Spectacular is proud to present the main attraction. From the deep blue waters of an isolated Pacific atoll, a creature never before seen on the North American continent. Please welcome Medusa! Where's Medusa? Where'd she go?
Is that a leak?
Every police unit in the city, and get me Major Hicks.
Bullets won't work against that thing. It'll be like punching through jelly.
You can't destroy Medusa. She's private property.
People have been hurt, and the city is in danger. I can do what I want, Wilson, including holding you responsible.
Monique. Godzilla.
This thing seems to be able to break down its own cellular structure on demand.
From Wilson's surprised reaction, I'm betting Medusa never performed this little trick before.
It's possible this mutant's still mutating.
Well, there's only one way to be sure.
Stay here. Run DNA and molecular studies. Craven, keep signaling Godzilla. He might be a little gun-shy after what happened this morning. There's our girl.
Hello? Can you hang on a second? Listen, this really is not a good time, and No, I understand. You work for the dating service, but I get Tonight? Yeah, I don't know.
Come in, Elsie.
Oh, I have to go. Okay, 8 o'clock, fine. Bye. Nick, I was just gonna call you. The victims are coming to after being given large infusions of water. It turns out they were dehydrated, completely drained.
That's what I thought. It looks like Medusa's able to absorb water through her permeable membranes.
Preliminary test results show the creature's metabolism is fueled entirely by electrolytes.
Then Medusa has the potential to siphon off every single drop of water.
On a planet that's 80% H2O. That's a problem.
We have to beat her to the reservoir.
Come in, Nick. This is Hicks, over.
Major, what took you so long?
Classified. Fill me in.
We have a creature that's acting like a giant sponge headed right for the reservoir.
I'll put 2 helicopter gunships into position.
No, standard weapons aren't gonna accomplish anything.
These gunships are carrying new fusion core missiles. They pack enough concentrated firepower to bring down 10 mutants. Over and out.
Bombs. Bombs won't work.
Hefe, the reservoir is protected by an electrified fence. Maybe if I can increase the amps, you know, give it some real juice, we might be able to keep Medusa high and dry.
You have less than a minute. I'll stay here and keep an eye out for the blob.
Blue one's connected to the red one's connected to the yellow one. And presto, power surge. Hey, she's not playing fair.
She's draining the city's entire water supply. Godzilla! No!
I have air units tracking that thing's position. Is he...
No, but his body's been drained. Water! Go into the water! Come on, Godzilla!
Ground Force, this is Hicks, over. All units, engines full and forward.
Yeah.
Nick, I have something. The molecular tests are in. Medusa's able to manipulate her form via some kind of internal thermostat.
When Medusa's body temperature rises, that heat acts as a catalyst, changing her body from solid to liquid.
Meaning under extreme temperatures, Medusa melts.
And when she cools down, she returns to a solid physical state.
Medusa liquefied when Godzilla blasted her. So evidently the physical change can be triggered by both internal and external heat sources. Craven, call the Coast Guard. Tell them we need a few things.
The creature was heading north, but it changed directions, and now is moving towards the park exit at 96th Street.
Affirmative, Monique. Keep us posted.
It's headed for Gracie Mansion.
It's not interested in your house, Mr. Mayor. It wants the East River.
Which provides a gateway to the Atlantic. We need to block this stretch of 5th Avenue. Troop station here and here. The objective is to lure the creature north.
Lure it with what?
cruising into the subway tunnels. We lost her!
The target has been located. 110th Street.
Slime ball dead ahead.
Don't let her ditch us.
The Coast Guard developed that oil skimmer to clean up spills. You think it's got enough power to vacuum Medusa?
Only if the heat seeker gets close enough. Stop! Godzilla! Stop!
Now! I rigged the holding tank with the heating unit. That should keep Medusa in liquid form.
Where are you taking it?
What do you mean? I thought the Army was handling removal.
Stop that vehicle!
Secure the perimeter. Wilson!
I would have stopped to thank you all for returning my star to me, but we're in a bit of a rush. We open in Detroit tomorrow. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, I hear the Bronx Zoo has got a new shark exhibit. Why don't we put him in a tank?
I have the perfect one in mind.
Hey, Else, I'm no expert, but I'd say you're a tad overdressed for the laundromat.
Get a life. Excuse me. Are you waiting for...
Elsie?
Mendel? Don't tell me you're my perfect match. Okay, all right. No way am I paying that service fee.
Hey, you're not the only one around here who's disappointed. I mean, you're not exactly my dream date either.
Did you eat?
Not yet. You like Mushu, right?
Yeah. Well, I could always split some Kung Pao.